Gems, and welcome to another it's not a vlog. Welcome to another video. Yeah, I'm not even gonna pretend right now. I'm having the worst week of my life. I am not okay. I am not okay. I am going through it. This week is throwing hands, baby. This week is that Creed effect. I am that Creed effect. I'm afraid I am a reference to that Creed effect. I have had the worst week, and this is also for my TikTok girlies, because I posted a video on Monday and I was like, I'll see you tomorrow, because I'm serious. Little did I know that that very same day, later that night, the devil was like, hey, what do you do, mama? I am not okay, guys. I'm also extremely sick. I have flu, so you can imagine, like, everything just did a 360 so quickly. Like, I didn't see anything coming. I didn't see anything going, like, within a blink of an eye. Anyway, if you can see that my flowers are dying, please just don't mind it. I'd rather have dead flowers in my vase than zero flowers at all. So yeah, we're waiting for my boyfriend to get to that also. Oh, jeez, cheers to having a better week next week. Cheers. I don't drink alcohol, so this is my savior for the day. So welcome to my 2025 life updates. I don't know why it took me so long to think about. Welcome to my 2025 life updates. I've been meaning to shoot this video for the longest time, and now I'm just like, because I want to post twice a week now, I can't always be vlogging and stuff like that. Let me try other things. So while we do this life updates, we're also gonna color. We're gonna color because I feel like coloring will really ease my mind when I'm not okay. And also, I don't think I can do a mukbang because I'm gonna be focusing on the food more than I should be, like, you know. I can't do anything else but color, and then we'll just see what we come up with at the end. How cute is that? Let's find a page. This is the first picture. Okay, I don't think you guys care about this. Let's just get into the life updates. So if you are new here, hi, I'm Mahlasedi. I'm currently having a very shit week. My week is really not going okay, but on other days, I promise you, I am a breath of fresh air. Okay, I am the happiest soul right now. I'm just like, ugh, this week can end. This week can, in fact, wrap it up. Anyway, y'all, so I just wanted us to start from my graduation. So I graduated on the 28th of May. Thank the Lord Jesus. But when I tell you that my schooling career was the worst I've ever had, like, I think from matric, things just went south. Like, from my matric year, but I've always kind of like known that I'm genuinely not an academic babe. To basically summarize it, my schooling career was absolute shithole. Okay, it was absolute shithole. And then I finished my matric. That was the worst year of my schooling career, and then we went straight into varsity. So I didn't take a gap year or anything. I went to varsity. I went to Vega. I studied strategic brand communication. I don't think the degree was the problem. I think I was, because I'm not, like I'm saying, an academic. So anything that had to do with like school, I just wasn't there. I really and honestly just got this degree because I believe that everyone should have a degree, but for the most part of it, to be quite honest with you, I only did it because of my parents. And also, for me to do the degree that I was doing, I purely did it out of, because majority of like our influencers that we look up to, majority of them went to Vega. Like Mihlali went to Vega, Ngobile went to Vega, but those are like the top girls I can think of right now. So because I knew that I kind of had a thing for social media, that's why I went into that specific degree. But did I learn anything from it? No, I didn't. I'm so sorry to to say, but like I really just showed up because I had to show up. Do you know what I mean? Like guys, like I feel like my hatred towards school, there's nothing that can define it apart from like I hated school. So graduating for me was literally like, it was like, I swear to God, I feel like I should have actually cried blood that day because of how much I hated school. Also, like when I was 21, I had my first breakup and it was hell, and I was in varsity, and during my varsity year I had my first heartbreak. I met the most toxic guy in the world. He is the reason why I was single for 3 years. Like, oh, that man showed me flames. Like after that guy, I was like, I can't take another male human being. So that happened. So obviously now it's like I'm not an academic, my grades are very much average. If they're not very much average, I'm probably failing by the minute. I hated school. Like I can't emphasize how much I hated school. So I finally graduated. Thank the Lord Jesus. I finally graduated and I feel so good. I'm also really proud of myself for taking time away from anything that I know would distract me when it comes to school. So, and when I mean anything, I basically mean relationships. I'm really glad that I took a break. Like I really said to myself, you're not going to date until you're done with this degree, and I was finally done with my degree. And now guess what, I can allow myself to date because I just couldn't afford it. You know, when you've been hurt so badly and it's affecting you to a certain point and you're like, I just can't afford this anymore, I can't afford it. So that was me. Like I just couldn't afford like not being grand, right? So then yeah, so that was like, yeah, so I think that was my schooling career. Okay, maybe let's also just give you a brief summary. So I went to Kileko Crash Kukiri. It's in Joburg South. And then for primary, I went to Meadale Primary. And then secondary, I went to Calvary Christian College. Hated that school. I know I hate school, but I hated that school. Everything about that school, from the principal to the staff to the teachers to the learners, I hated that school with all my soul. Like I've never wanted to be out of a place like that one. So after Calvary Christian College, then I went to Grace Trinity, which was an all-girls school. And yeah, that's like my schooling thing. I'm not someone who actually moves around a lot. So yeah guys, that was me. I graduated this year. I'm so happy. I'm also really glad that I didn't take a gap year because school is such a long process. Like school takes years, guys, and school is also very occupying. But for me, I was like, from the time I went to crash until I was 25, let's just say 25. So from whatever age I started crash until now 25, that my entire life was school. My entire life was school. So you can only imagine that, like, that's something that I wanted to get done quickly. I wanted to wrap it up. I wanted to call it wraps ASAP Rocky, you know. So yeah, moving on to, let me actually check my little bullet points, because I did do bullet points, but I definitely know I wanted to speak on my graduation. I also really admire people who drop out of school the minute they can tell that because, like I'm saying, for the most part of it, I really did just do it for my parents. But if it was up to me, I wouldn't even have gone to crash. That's just how much, like, I don't like school. I'm not an academic. Don't tell me anything about, like, referencing, assignment, group work, due dates. Please don't. Please don't. And I doubt that I'm going to go back for another degree. I currently have a BA, which for me is fine, but I don't think I can do it. And if I'm going to push it, if maybe somewhere in my life I want to go back to school, I'm most probably just going to end at my honors. I am not going to PhD. I am not going to masters. I am not going to whatever levels there are. The next point is friendships. Whoa. This was a tough year for me. This year was extremely hard for me. Like, beginning of the year, I swore I was about to be God's favorite soldier. I'm so sorry. Like, I really thought that this time around yeah, I'm definitely going to be one of God's strongest soldiers, because this year started off quite tricky for me, because I had a fallout. Well, I wouldn't really say a fallout, because I just chose to distance myself from these people. I had decided to just like distance myself from my previous friends, like basically my friends that were with me in my 20s, in my early 20s. That was very hard. Like that was hard, babe. That was extremely hard. I was not coping. I was not doing well at all. Hey, nah, I'm getting pins and needles. That was also just not in my bingo cards for this year. I always knew that like everything is seasonal and everything has its timing, but like losing these people was something that was absolutely far from my mind, right? So I had a falling out with two of the girls that were literally my closest friends. Like, one thing about me, I really don't have a lot of friends. I really don't. Like right now I only have two close friends, and you guys have seen them on my channel, Didi and Bonolo. Those are like my closest friends right now. So I've never had like, you know, a lot of friends. And even before Didi and Bonolo, the people that I unfortunately had a falling out with were also like my only closest friends. So it was really hard when, like, you know, when you just come to the realization that I might need to let these people go, especially because these are the type, like the friends that you make in your early 20s are friends that you talk to about a lot of things, like you talk about your plans for your mid-20s, you speak about relationships. Most probably within that time you even go through your worst breakups, because I did. Like my worst breakups were literally with these friends. Like they saw me go through hell and back, babe. I'm not even joking. Like I never ever in my life thought I would navigate life without them. So woo, my heart is even heavy just talking about it. But yeah, so this year I lost people that I genuinely didn't know I was going to lose, but at the same time I was okay with it, because I've just gotten to the conclusion in my life where everything is seasonal, everything happens for a reason. And I think because this year I was turning 25, I was open to the possibility of not having certain people anymore. I also just think my discernment plays a huge role in everything that I'm talking about right now. So obviously my discernment is manufactured from like when I was single. So yeah, so my discernment obviously stems from being single for so long, not wanting to tolerate things anymore and stuff like that. So my discernment is very high right now, and I'm so glad, because I just feel like there's a lot of things that I can't afford to partake in or entertain or like take to heart, right? So letting go of my friends is the last thing I thought I would even like come to the conclusion. Is like, especially these girls, guys. Like when I say like my life, this sounds a bit ooh, man, how can you put someone in charge of your life? But these girls were literally my everything. Like I don't even want to lie. So the minute I came to the realization that this is a friendship that is not going to necessarily contribute to my life anymore, so I have to let it go. That was hard. Sorry guys, my camera died and I'm quite stressed now, because obviously it's getting late. It's like 3 p.m. now, so the lighting in my video is going to change, which I hope is not an issue, but we're going to try run through this video. Kind of what was my second point? Friendships. Yeah, so I had to let go of the two most important friends that held me down during my entire 20s, babe. Like beginning of my 20s was literally quite crazy. Like I can't believe it, but that was extremely sad, and I struggled a lot to navigate through that phase of my life. And then I obviously started opening up to other people and other friendships, and now I'm literally the happiest. Like wait, this thing isn't fine. like now I'm literally the happiest. Like you know, when, and you know, my dad always says this about me. I was actually gonna make a TikTok video about this. You know what's crazy? My dad always said to me, you must always be in alignment with the people in your life, like whether it's relationships, friendships, acquaintance, a job, even, like you must always be in alignment with people. Whoever you decide to bring into your life should always be at the same standard as you. And honestly, that couldn't have clicked more than right now. Like the friendships, guys, I don't know why my table is doing that. There's a screw that is clearly loose on this table that keeps making noises while I'm coloring. But yeah, guys, I am extremely happy in my friendships now. Like the friends I have now are so, like, I can't explain it. Like I can't explain it. It's just like I'm literally living in an answered prayer when it comes to friendships. I absolutely love my friends. Like I relate so much to them, they relate so much to me. We kind of sort of have the same mindset when it comes to a lot of things. Like my friendships right now are the friendships I can foresee doing life with. I'm not even gonna lie. Like these girls are everything and more. Everything and more. So I'm very secure and happy in my current friendships. Like wow, and I'm also just so blessed. I want to level this thing so that yeah, there we go. Like, oh guys, I could literally say a lot about these girls, but all I can say is that I've met my lifetime friends right now, and I hope it's God's plan as well. Because one thing, Bandla, we will plan and God will decide. Hey, that's one thing he will do. But I think he also knows that these girls are literally coming to life with me. Okay, so my friendships are really good. And then I think my next point is, what is my next point actually? My career, which is literally my favorite topic right now. Guys, I don't know how this camera is facing. Okay, I think this is fine. My career right now is doing well. I would say it's doing well. I would say it's doing well in terms of like finally creating the community I've always wanted to create. Like I've always wanted people on the internet to know me for my personality and, you know, like small little things like my music taste, my humor here and there and stuff like that. Guys, I'm so bothered by this camera placement because I don't know if it's placed well. But anyway, so yeah, I think career wise I think I'm doing well. For the fact that I'm even shooting this video when I've literally been down bad the whole week shows that like my career is going well, because I love engaging with you guys. I love seeing growth. I love seeing my numbers. I love like how you guys interact with me. Like I'm in a good space right now, and I think I'm really in a good space because I'm in a good space in general. Like my relationship, my friendships, like there's nothing I can genuinely complain about. And I think it's finally coming out in the form of like my content, like on TikTok. I think now is like the time where my personality is getting known and my personality is getting recognized, and that's why I have like now I'm able to show up more, because I'm being received well, and I'm being received for something I've always wanted to be known for. And I've always wanted my community to be built around people feeling like they know me, apart from like liking a picture or seeing a video or just like from social media. Like I want my community to feel like, oh my god, she's my internet bestie. Do you know what I mean? Like I've always wanted that, and I'm so glad that it's finally happening. Oh my gosh, did I tell you guys I have flu? Like I have been hoing my nose like for so damn long, bro. Anyway, yeah, my career is going really well. I'm obviously still hoping and praying and manifesting for like brand deals and brand campaigns, but I think it all just starts with, for me rather right now, everything is just, my focus is just building the best community I can ever build. Because I feel like once you build your community, and when you get to the point of getting brand deals and collaborations, then your community is there to support that as well. So my main priority right now is to build my community, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job. And I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for even taking time out to watch this video. So my career is doing really well. I have fallen out of love with Instagram, unfortunately, but I'm really trying to make my comeback. That is a platform that I need to really strategize, because like I'm saying, it's my biggest platform, but also I feel like Instagram is a bit too strict for me now. Hey, everything is about aesthetics, everything is about numbers, everything is about money, everything is about status. Like, posting is so deep now. I was even telling Bonolo, because she was like to me, when are you gonna post? Because we took some good ass pictures at the event we went to. You will see that on the next vlog. But like, we took such hot pictures, but like, we're both struggling to post them because it has just come with so much anxiety, babes, so much unnecessary anxiety, and I've just fallen out of love with that app. And it sucks because, like I'm saying, it's my biggest platform, and I'm also so grateful that you guys are following me on all my platforms, even though I'm very much absent on Instagram. But don't worry, baby, don't worry, baby, I'm coming, okay? So yeah, but nonetheless, my career, I think, is going well. It's really growing. I think by the end of the year we should probably be on 5k subbies or more, judging by the amount of growth we're accumulating right now, and also just judging by how I am very much intentional about it in the current space I'm in. So I will definitely be feeding you guys content. Yeah, and then I think my next point was my relationship. I swear I don't know how to act every time I have to talk about this man. I don't know how to react every time I talk about this man. Like, you TikTok girlies know, you guys know, guys, I'm in such a good space. Like, my relationship makes me extremely happy. He makes me happy, and I think, like, I just can't. Like, I'm so happy. Like, he's everything and more. Like, he's my ideal partner, to be quite honest. Like, there is literally no box that he doesn't tick. One thing I really love about a man is if he is considerate. A considerate man will sweep me off my feet any day. Being with someone who's able to consider you and consider that this would make you happy, this wouldn't make you happy. Like, he is everything and more. He's everything and more. Like, I'm not even talking about like the way he treats me, but even just as an individual and how he treats people in general. Like, he's such a, like, man, get more to, like, and get more to an honorable to. Does that make sense? Like, he's literally the sweetest man I have had an encounter with. Like, I'm blessed to experience a man like him, hands all the way down. I can't, like, I'll always speak highly of this man. Even when he pisses me off, I will always say that, like, this is the best man I've ever had in my life. Like, guys, like, not having to ask, have you ever been in a position where someone will just be like, did you get your money for lunch? I bought you this because I thought you'd like it. Like, he's just so considerate, he's so kind, he's so gentle. He's a gentleman, and I'm not saying like the word gentleman, but like, he's a gentle man. Like, he handles me with so much care, which, by the way, I am grateful for. I'm extremely grateful. But also, I wanted to say that, like, I love sharing my Mjolo content. I love sharing my Mjolo content a lot. A lot of people may be watching it from envy and not out of like genuine support. Do you know what I mean? So I don't want to stop sharing because of like maybe 2 or 3 people that are just, you know, trying to ruin a good thing. At the same time, I don't want to stop sharing because my other girlies are receiving it quite well, and I just don't know what to do, man. At the same time, like, I also get it. That's really how the internet is. And one thing about the internet, it has envious people. It has people who are just here to watch and wish the worst upon you. But unfortunately for me, I am God's favorite child, and he blessed me with a very good man. So try your luck, babe, try your luck. And you will not succeed. Okay, so yeah guys, I've been enjoying, sorry guys, I keep getting pins and needles because I'm sitting on the floor. Thank you for also receiving my relationship well. Thank you for, I'm just going to assume that my girls and my audience receive my Mjolo content with the best interest at heart and not out of envy. And yeah, so those of you guys who are genuinely here for a good time and only to show true support and true generosity, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For those of you guys who are just here with envy hearts, baby, osatlo swaba and kisatlo twara kamwa. Okay, so yeah guys, my relationship is going really well. And then I think my last point is me, just as an individual. How do I feel about the space that I'm in right now in life, the progress that I've made since graduating? I'm not gonna lie, life has been good, because like I was saying, like, school has literally been my entire life, and to finally be in a space where I can do things for myself, by myself, and at my own time, chef's kiss, baby, chef's kiss. I don't even wanna lie, chef's kiss. Like, and I'm also just so blessed that my parents are also very understanding towards my decision of not wanting to rush into like the adult life and experiencing life alone and yada yada yada. Like, my parents are very take your time, we're here, we understand you, you're a very rational thinker. One thing about me, baby, like, I'm a very rational person. Like, I'm also very stern in the things that I want for myself. Like, I'm very strict, and I'm also very vocal. So because I'm very strict and I'm vocal, I come across as a very strong character, which is good, because now it's like when I have these type of conversations with my parents about like not wanting to rush into getting like employment, or like if I just want to take time to myself and breathe and live my own life for once, they really understand. And I have also learned to be firm about my boundaries and what I want just as an individual, because growing up in a black household where so many things are normalized in terms of like panda, I need to put food on the table, like my parents are gonna, I'm doing this because, do you know what I mean? Like, I really felt the pressure of getting this degree for my parents, and now that I did that, I've experienced that, and I've experienced the amount of exhaustion that comes with it. Right now I'm very much like, if it's not working for me, it's not gonna work for me. Like, if I don't want to do it, then I don't want to do it. Like, my no is my no. You genuinely and honestly cannot change my mind. So I'm really proud of myself for being a firm girl. Like, one thing about me, guys, I'm such a firm girly, and I'm also a strict girly at the same time. So a lot of the things I find easy to navigate, because I already know if I want something or if I don't want something. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think as an individual I've definitely grown. I've definitely grown into, I feel like, the best version of myself. I'm kinda like, I'm not mad at the world. I'm not 21 anymore, I'm not 22 anymore, I'm not naive, I'm not in denial about certain things. Like, I'm fine with where I am, and I'm happy with how I make my decisions. As much as, yes, I don't make decisions from an emotional place anymore, because that has cost me a lot. That has cost me a lot, and I just can't afford that anymore. So when I make decisions now, I always prefer to use my logic first, more than emotions, because emotions, like, guys, regulating your emotions is so important, and knowing when to use your emotions is also very important. And I'll forever say this, I'm so grateful that I experienced my last breakup, because I feel like if it wasn't for that specific idiot, I would still be the weak girl, the easily triggered girl, the girl that, you know, the girl that depends on people for her happiness, the girl that, my camera is dying, it keeps dying. Anyway, Dichomitaka, Yeah, I even forgot what I was saying because I keep having to charge this stupid battery in intervals, but I've been keeping myself busy by coloring this thing. I'm in a really good space, guys. I really don't want to lie. And going back to the whole friendship thing, or not even the whole friendship thing, I feel like when we speak about people who are in alignment with you, I basically just mean people who are able to reciprocate the same way you are able to reciprocate. So for example, this whole week I've been down bad, girl. I have been down bad. Like, I am not okay. And Didi is a friend of mine that I kind of knew that, like, this is a friendship that I want to grow and experience life with, because with her it just feels like, have you ever been friends with someone who it just feels so easy to be friends with? Like, it's just easy. You don't have to ask, you don't have to complain. It's just naturally reciprocated. And that's something that I've always like been big about. Even with my relationship, it's like I don't have to ask because I'm able to reciprocate. It's one thing about me, I'm a very reciprocal person. So if someone does something for me, I'm easily able to reciprocate the energy. So I'm just in my life right now where I feel like everything is in alignment. I'm happy that I graduated this year. I'm happy that I got into a relationship this year. I'm happy that I'm meeting people who are in alignment with me and who are basically in the same life bubble as me. I'm good. Like, Keshapu, like, I genuinely can't complain. BTW, going back to the whole school thing, it took me a while to graduate. Hey, it really did take me a while to graduate. My degree is 3 years, but it took me 5 years to complete the whole thing. So for my matric, the way I hated school, like, I'm not even joking, guys. I graduated with I finished my matric with a diploma. So a lot of the times when you go to a university and you have a diploma, you usually have to do like a higher certificate in something, especially if it's like a private university or like an IIE school. You're going to do a higher certificate. So after my matric, I did my higher certificate, and then I had to repeat the modules that I had failed during my first year. First year was like lockdown, babe. 2020, that was when like my grades because I was living my best life. Like, what do you mean it's lockdown? Straight out of high school, I have my own car, I have my own apartment. Like, I was just within life at that time, and I spent a lot of time with my cousin Tiamo. Like, I really didn't care. And I'm a visual learner, so learning at home was very, very difficult for me. So that's why I really didn't do well in majority of my modules. So I did my higher certificate, then I had to repeat the modules that I had failed, and then only did my degree in strategic brand communication start in 2022, and then I finished it last year, graduated this year. So yeah, it was tough. It was very tough. Like, school, my babe, I'm so sorry, but there's a high possibility that you will never see me again. But yeah, guys, that is my life updates. I don't think I'm leaving anything out. I obviously want to be more intentional about the whole YouTube thing, more intentional about just showing up more, building a good brand for myself, creating the best community in Mhlabeni. I'm talking about y'all, by the way. So yeah, and you know, even like with the Mjola thing, right? If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I'm so happy that I'm in the season of my life and I'm sharing it. I was even telling one of my guy friends where I was just like, I don't know if I'm sharing too much or if I should be sharing at all. And it's like, dude, you've been waiting to be treated like this basically for 3 years. Why are you holding back? And it's like, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it really doesn't. But I'm happy to share it. I'm happy to be with the specific person that is allowing me to experience so much gentleness and so much care and so much love. So I'm still kind of navigating how to like maneuver my relationship, but actually I think I'm doing well. Like, I think I'm doing well. I think I'm really doing, like, I feel like I'm not giving you guys too much, but I'm giving you guys something, but I'm not giving you guys something. But I'm just saying, like, even if my relationship does come to an end and now my content isn't like Mjolo, not that my content is Mjolo driven, but I'm just saying, like, if I don't get to show as much, I feel like it's really not the end of the world. I'm happy that my relationship has brought out a happier side of me, a side of me that I'm able to show, a side of me that is really me, because I am really happy and I'm in a good space. So my relationship has enabled me to portray myself in a way that I've always wanted to portray myself online, like the same person that you guys see online and on TikTok, and like when I'm giddy, when I'm happy, when I'm excited, when I'm singing, when I'm dancing, when I'm doing all the things that I'm doing on social media, that's exactly how I am in person. So to be with someone who is able to bring out that side of you means so much to me, and I just know that like God's timing is honestly so perfect, so perfect. I'm glad everything turned out the way it did, even with the friends that I've lost in the beginning of the year. I'm glad that happened. It happened for a reason. Everything is seasonal, especially this year, because I turned 25. Like immediately when it clocked that like I'm turning 25, I was like, I'm not gonna fight anything, I'm not gonna fight for anything, I'm not going to, like, you know, shift my boundaries for certain things and certain people because I love them or I understand them or I want them to be in my life. It's just like, we're grown now, we're adults, we can communicate. If you don't like something, say something. And yeah, like, you know, so I'm in a really good space, guys. I don't think I've left anything out. I really don't think I've left anything out. Oh, I'm done with my drawing, with my coloring. This is how the picture came out. I hope you guys can see now. And this was actually so calming. I'm glad I did it, and I'm also glad that, I hope this life update makes sense, hey, because it could be a little bit wiggy waggy, to be quite honest. I also hope that the lighting situation isn't going to affect the video, but I think the camera is very clear and I'm very clear. So that is my life update, guys. I'm in a good space. I'm happy my community is growing. I'm happy that I am able to build a brand for myself that is truly based on like my authenticity and my rawness and just like core girl content. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm good. I think I'm good. I think after this week I should be good. I'm going out on Saturday, so that is definitely going to be calming and very much necessary, but I genuinely can't complain about the space that I'm in right now in life. Yeah. Okay, gems, thank you so much for watching. I don't think I've spoken too much, so this shouldn't be long at all. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please follow me on TikTok and Instagram if you haven't already. I am really pushing to post 2 vlogs a week now so that we can grow, we can stay engaged, and we can love each other. Right. Thank you guys so much for being part of my community. I hope you guys love it over here, and I hope you guys stay. If there's anything else you guys would like us to discuss, do let me know in the comments below. Thank you to each and every one of you guys who took time to watch this video. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one.